It's showtime. That's, what do you mean it's not on Facebook? Sorry,
What? What's
guys.
on
My
Facebook?
wife, through the walls, is saying, guys, it's not on Facebook. And then she just found it on Facebook. So,
Oh my gosh, Susanna.
this is why we need the marriage course, guys. This is why we need the marriage course.
Maybe a technology course more
Guys, I
suitable.
would, I would love some people to do the technology course at church. Get your tech. Get your tech here. All right. How we doing? Dan and Tim. That's right, Rob. Dan and Tim.
Rob, what's up, brother?
We've gone for a
Bro,
we've gone for a fluorescent green on our branding today. What do we think about the color green? You know what they need to bring into StreamYard? Polls. Where are the polls?
that would be good.
We need more Polish people, and we need actual polls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Both those things.
Mm-hmm.
It'll win.
Yeah. Yep. For
Logan
sure.
in the chat. Logan's in the chat.
Logando. Green isn't bad. Gentlemen, what? What? That seems a little aggressive.
Yeah, it's a bit
Gentlemen?
aggressive, yeah.
Gentlemen?
Aggressive.
Really?
Also, Rob, I feel like if you say green isn't bad, that's Rob for
It
not
stinks.
a huge fan. Yeah, that's like as bad as it gets. Yeah, come on, Rob.
Robin likes green.
She likes the green.
That's good.
Robbie, did you work out? I jumped into a ongoing discussion back at church on Sunday. I was watching
Wow.
Robin look at three identical white pallets, and Julie was saying to her, "Can you tell the difference between any of these three for her bathroom?" And it was a pretty classic moment. I mean, even with a light shined directly on them, maybe one was a little bit off white, but man, I tell you now, those three things were the same.
Robin couldn't pick it out though?
No, Robin can see the difference, which made me feel
Wow.
better as well. I was like, man, I am
Yeah.
missing something here.
I have never Brittany has done that to me so many times. It must be a family thing where she'll show me like 6 whites and I'm like, these are all exactly the same. I don't know what you're saying. She's like, no, this one's so and so, and this one's avalanche white, and this is matte, and this is whatever. And I'm like,
Nah. Susanna
it's
wouldn't
just
even
white.
Susanna wouldn't even give me the choice. She would literally just make the decision.
Well, I don't know if she's actually giving me a choice so much as making me feel included.
Yeah, see,
Which
look,
I don't.
Susanna
Yeah,
doesn't even ask them. Straight in. Classic.
I don't know if Brittany should ask me because I don't care.
Uh, Tiny difference in one of them, but I can't believe they're marketing them as different ones. Yeah. Yellow is the worst color.
That's
I really like yellow, but I would agree that the yellow we had on here before was a bit of a sick color. I feel like if someone
Susanna
was
would.
jumping in right now and had no context, these comments could potentially be misconstrued. It's just literally like Perla coming in with yes, the
White is
whites.
white. Yes, the
Not me.
whites.
Just to be clear, we're talking about
Paint.
color palettes for the inside of walls.
Hmm.
I wouldn't even
Mustard
make Dan
yellow.
feel included. Yeah, so basically, once you've been married for 10 years, you don't feel any level of inclusion in terms of the interior painting.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like she ever would have asked you. I
Yeah.
don't know if the 10 years part is the
So,
maybe like year 1, maybe.
good mustard yellow. Yeah, I think Logan's doing that to wind up Robin, to be honest with you.
He knows what buttons to push.
He does. They're probably sitting right next to each other as well. So,
Cackling. They're both giggling.
I
Well,
have strong
Robin's not
opinions about
giggling.
colours. Robin, hit us up with some strong opinions about colours. I'm keen to hear.
Well, clearly yellow is the absolute worst. That's a strong opinion.
Like, Robin, what would be your favourite colour? And don't say, like, blue. I want to hear the specific blue. Come on, hit me up with what you actually. Mustard yellow is the worst. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. You are cackling. I believed it. It wasn't about the age of our marriage. It's always been about aesthetics.
Oh, so she's saying you have no taste. I don't either.
Here we go.
But
Surprisingly, Oscar can tell the difference among off-whites and chose his favourite for the Wolves.
I'm not surprised.
Oscar coming in for the win. So
Oscar just seems like he can do everything.
yeah, I've just heard my wife cackling through the walls. So let's come back to this comment. It wasn't about the age of our marriage. It has always been about aesthetics. I feel like there's some deeper things happening here.
I think Susanna's a little edgy tonight. She's really feeling it. She called us gentlemen with a bunch of periods after it. That was aggressive. She's coming after you, saying you stink at
Listen, if there was a
interior
block
design.
button, I'd block her, but I can't, unfortunately. Okay, Robin, let's go back to the conversation. Mint green or teal? That is probably Susanna's favourite as well, isn't it, babe?
Oh, Robin and Logan.
I
You
picked a
guys.
very particular off-white for the basement, and Logan insisted it wasn't good until he saw it on the walls. Right, okay, so to start with, Robin, let me hear this right. You said to Logan, what do you think of this? And he was like, no, looks awful. Then you went ahead with it anyway, painted the walls, and he was like, yeah, looks good. I like blue and green and anything in between. What is in between blue and green? Robin, on the colour wheel? It was trash on the colour swatch. One's on the walls, it was fine. Now, this is where I would relate to Logan because I'm really like visual. You know, I think Brittany and Susanna, I'm going to throw Robin in there as well, potentially. You know how you can see something without seeing it? You can be like, oh, that would look really good there. I do not have that at all. I'm not saying it's a guy thing, but I really struggle to visualize. Like if you show it to me, so if you're like, right, here is a yellow wall. Oh, I like that. Or what would you think that would look like yellow? I'd be like, no, I've got nothing for you, mate. Got nothing. I need to see it yellow first. I think I love how we think Oscar had an actual favourite and not just what Oscar was trying to do.
Susanna's, she's coming out swinging tonight.
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
You know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. Let's do this right here.
What did you do today, Dan? What did you do, my friend?
I've been in the church all day, mate, working.
Oh,
let's do this, Tim. Let's make it interesting. Oh, come on. Our internet's struggling, obviously, because I'm doing this and then Susanna's tuning in. And Spectrum's like, no, two things at once. No. Okay. You have to educate me here. What on earth are you talking about?
Sherwin-Williams is paint. It's a paint company.
Okay. It's like a hardware store or something. I thought it was maybe like the more unknown famous Williams sister.
Yeah, that's what it is. Venus, Serena, and
Sherwin. Here we go. I think can we get Logan and Susanna both on the stream just as guests, just to like mix it up?
I don't think you did, Susanna. I would keep going. I'm loving every second of this.
Okay, I'll reach myself and quiet for the day. The indie whites. I can't keep up with the jokes now. Is that a thing? What is? I'm
confused.
I'm well out. I'm trying to send a link to like invite people into the stream, and my internet literally can't handle it. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, if you're just joining us or you've been here from the start and you're like, what on earth is this? Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. This is where we check in as a community church family and say hi. And for most of the first 15 minutes, talk about random stuff like this. So
yell at each other.
I like saying I go so hard in the paint that Sherwin-Williams shut down.
Dan doesn't get that.
I don't get it, but I love that it's being said. So
it's a basketball phrase, Dan. So if
going hard in the paint is like a basketball.
The paint is down low. So Rob went so hard in the paint that he destroyed Sherwin-Williams and they had to close.
Nice.
That's good. I
Pearl,
love explaining a good joke.
can I ask which one it was? We also went with SW.
No, Johanna, but I'm sure it's extremely dull. So, sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Here it comes. The fire is being thrown tonight. The fire is being thrown. Man, who knew that paint could stimulate such controversial discussion? Michelle, bring us back
Oh,
to
here
some.
she is.
Bring us
Calm us
back.
down.
Bring us back some
Mama
reality.
Michelle, bring some peace into the room.
Michelle's in the room. Michelle, your daughter features in this week's video, so definitely stay tuned for that. I never know if Imani's actually here on Wednesday. I feel like she's probably got like a wedding. She's probably at a wedding. She's probably at a wedding right now, and
Classic
she watches it back later.
Wednesday weddings.
Yes, Michelle. Jesus, ois, peace. Oh gosh! Right, let's play this video before I run out of time. Context: this video was shot last week, not this week. It was shot last week. Me and Tim went on a bit of an adventure, so I made a video about it. Here we go. We're off on another adventure. Me and Tim. You can see me and you can see Tim through the window. How you doing, Tim?
Buckle up.
Absolutely freezing cold. I'm wearing a hat, and last night we had a duvet, 2 blankets, and I wore a t-shirt. Do we live in the Arctic? Why is it so cold, Tim?
I don't know. I'm done with it.
According to Imani, this is 3rd winter, I think. We are on our way to Home Depot to pick up Home Depot. To pick up cabinets, and for the church. I'm not sure even what they're for. And then we are going to go to Jersey Subs. Jersey Mike's. Because, Tim...
Jersey Mike's today is donating every single dollar that is spent at their stores nationwide to the Special Olympics. And we have a friend who works for the Special Olympics. He also coaches one of the Special Olympics weightlifting teams. And so we're going to go spend some money at Jersey Mike's.
Get some subs.
Sick.
And give to the Special Olympics.
Epic. Tim, what have you ordered?
I got something with steak. Some sort of Philly cheesesteak or something. I don't know.
I might have accidentally ordered the opposite of that. I.e. no steak.
I ordered the Big Kahuna, and it's called the Big Kahuna cheesesteak.
So, to me, I just assumed...
It said cheesesteak, did it? Oh, I thought it did. I think it just said Big Kahuna.
I'm pretty sure it said cheesesteak. I'll flag a picture up right now.
Yeah.
And if it is...
Nah, but then in the ingredients, there was no meat mentioned. And every other sub with meat lists the meat.
And in that picture, it looks like there's meat in it. So, slightly concerned that my meat alternative is just mushrooms. But we'll see.
It's busy in here, isn't it, Tim?
It is.
It's busy. And if you look over here, you can just about see the hair of Imani. So, 1 hour later, after entering Jersey Subs, we're here. That is real. That's real anger. Yeah. That's not messing around. That's no acting there. Yeah.
Oh, that was your best yet. That was fantastic. If Johanna didn't like that, I'm enraged. I'm pre-enraged.
It was high praise. I'll take it, Tim. High praise.
I was cackling. That was amazing.
I was concerned you were going to miss the Britney in front of the Narnia wardrobe. That was
that was perfect.
oh.
So good.
There was a bit of a timing issue because I don't know if it came across, but there were so many potholes on that journey when you were literally just going ka-dunk. And the first time you did it, it's so noticeable in the video, but I think I did it at the wrong time, a little bit too early. Literally sounded like we hit a car, and that's when I played that moose thing to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Didn't we talk about? Was that the day we talked about hitting deer too?
Oh, it might have been.
We literally had a conversation in the car about hitting deer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
saw a deer and you're like, "Oh, I love deer."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I hate deer," because I've been in two or three like accidents with deer. And then we had like a 5-minute conversation about it.
Yeah.
So I think mentally you knew that was part
I
of our conversation. So you threw that in there.
Yeah, so anybody who was wondering about that literally I just did like a car crash sound and then I flagged up a moose because it did really actually seem like we had been in an accident. We weren't in an accident, just to be clear. Wanted to clarify that. So, have I eaten deer before?
I have.
Is that venison?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't.
There was this guy at my dad's church, Jim Valentino. Logan knows him very well. He used to go hunting, and he would always bring venison to like the church meals and stuff. That was his go-to. He'd bring venison stuff.
Just to be clear as well, at this point, we don't just advocate for venison. We also advocate for leaves, vegetables, tomatoes, courgettes, and eggplant. Just want to make sure that we're not being biased.
Mainly the meat, though. Mainly the meat.
I don't know if I ever had deer, to be honest with you. Wow, a lot of you guys have eaten deer. Terry's not fond of it. Leaves. Yeah, I was just referencing the rabbit eating the leaves earlier, Logan.
Oh.
Vegan gang, yeah. Rob, I knew there's at least one person in here that wasn't going to appreciate the passionate meat.
Rob appreciates it. Right, Rob? Agree with me.
Yeah, we had a long chat. We had a long chat previously already about meat and non-meat and stuff. So, yes. Well, I feel like there was something else I needed to mention about that video, but
we were literally there for an hour.
That was
not a joke. Like we were. When did we get there? We got there at like 12:30.
Yeah.
Oh, we ordered. It was supposed to be ready by 12:36.
Mm-hmm.
We got there a little after 12:36. We didn't leave till like 1:45, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. And it's a bit crazy. Marnie was literally there. Like that was not a setup. She was literally in the queue. And so where you saw her, we were there for online pickup, right? And she was in the queue. The queue literally went round another time with a new batch of people, and we were still waiting for our online pickup. So
and
like,
we
they raised like $20 million. So
$20 million
just from our order.
Yeah, Michelle is asking why didn't we ask? We had like 6 sandwiches because there was 4 people at the church that we were ordering for as well. And we had already ordered, so I think we just assumed it would be fine. And
there would have been a riot, Michelle, if we'd have tried to jump the queue. But also, about half an hour in, the manager came over to one of the staff and was like, "Oh, we should probably start doing online orders now."
just to make sure that it doesn't back up. And I was like, "It's backed up. There was 12 people waiting for online orders." But it's fine. $20 million for the Special Olympics. It was all worth it. We got a good video out of it.
There's only 2 times I've seen Tim about to lose it in our brief friendship. One of them was at McDonald's at an airport, and the other time was at Jersey Mike's.
Basically, what you're saying is, if you make me wait for my food, I will kill someone.
At McDonald's, I literally left because I was concerned that Tim literally might do something. I mean, he didn't, but I was.
To be fair,
I was too hungry to experience it.
I had 2 children, and they were.
Oh, it was all kicking off, mate.
It was a stressful This is stressful. And I did also, I held it together very well at Jersey Mike's. I mean, there were people very angry, and you and I were just laughing the whole time.
People left. People literally left.
Yeah.
It's
They
like,
were getting up and just
Barry,
cursing, like, screw
order.
this.
Order for Barry. Yeah, Barry left about 20 minutes ago, mate. What are you?
There was, remember the one sandwich they put out there, and we looked, and it said it was supposed to be ready by like 1:45. It wasn't even 1:45 yet. Ours was 12:36 and hadn't even been mentioned. So the systems were up in the air a bit, but it was crazy. Like, there were so many people there. They were doing the best they could. It is what it is. It was
special. It was
Yeah.
special. Anyway, we're eating into the time of the time. Reflections from last week, Sunday. The lovely Perla waxed lyrical on Deuteronomy. And it'd be great to hear some reflections from this week. And if you're like, you know what, I've totally forgotten what happened on Sunday, here's a quick reminder. Moses reminded Israel of all the wonders God had done for them. What's our heart's response reaction as you recall what God has done in your life? And the next bit was try to stay in that heart posture all week. So hopefully that's triggered some thoughts if you haven't been really thinking about it and you were just too distracted by the big kahuna cheesesteaks. What was your takeaway from Sunday? Michelle, that's a decent takeaway. Perla is the best.
agreed.
That's a pretty strong takeaway. I've got to stop saying takeaway now because I'm on the verge of being very, very hungry, to be honest with you. What was the thing that you liked most about Sunday's message that you've been able to implement thus far?
I was in the nursery, so probably should have gone back and watched it, but
Tim's got a jail free card.
I feel like I usually do. I'm all over the place on Sunday.
Yeah. I notice how easy it is for me to get caught in the moment and forget what God has done for me in the past. Yep, I think we can all attest to that one, Rob. Yes, we can. What else did we take away from Sunday's message? I was really struck by the Holy Spirit coming in quite a powerful way in ministry time. All of a sudden, it felt like it's like, whoa. I really appreciate how Perla connects a single verse of the Old Testament to a verse of the New Testament and makes this crystal clear connection. The idea of Jesus being the curse, that was really, really moving. Yeah. Talking about, if we eat certain food or we do certain things, then we'll be cursed. So Jesus was actually cursed when he was put on the cross. That was what he was taking on board, which made it a bit more tangibly real for us to remember, the sacrifice. Yeah. Tim was dealing with Esther begging for food as if we never feed her.
She just kept saying, food, or hungry.
Classic.
I'm sure your mom and dad will get you food after. Hilarious. What else was there a good reflection? Really impacted by that we have to respond because he paid the highest price. Remembering what he has done was so powerful. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, Jim. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be great to hear what people do as their daily routine to kind of help with some of this stuff. Like, how do you keep thankful, or how do you keep yourself remembering about these things? Like, what do you put into your day to help you with that? So are you one of those people that is going through the Bible
every day? Are you reading a devotional? Do you go for a walk every day and pray? It'd be great to hear what people do to get into those headspaces. Share, friends, share.
I'm really bad at planning and keeping a schedule. And so I find most of my prayer time comes when I'm driving because I can't really be super distracted. So I'm focusing on driving, obviously, but like I'm just focusing on one thing rather than like having my phone in front of me or being somewhere where I can just walk away and do something else. So that's helped, just turn on worship music and just be.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were going to say be something else, but just be.
No, just be. I was going to, and then I thought, no, that's right.
It's
Just
good,
be. Just be.
This is cool, gents. Every week I take notes during the church, certain scriptures that stood out, and then every day I read the notes and pray through them. Cool, like that. Michelle, why it's so easy to forget what the Lord has done for us when we're in a good place. Yeah. I think we need those things in our lives to create those moments of dependency. I think I'm learning that more and more. Dependency on Him is sometimes what needs to happen for us to get back into real relationship and intimacy with Him. Rob, intentionality has come up a lot. Contemplative prayer, reading the Word in the morning, plus little stops during the day. I'll just say, Jesus, I love you. Love that, Rob. Terry, I read Bible plans early in the morning so I can't be distracted. Yeah, I think I'm with you, Terry. I need to. I've got in a bad habit because I normally, every other morning I get Killian, and so when I get Killian, generally we get up together, and then he generally will watch like a little bit of TV for like 15 minutes before we have breakfast. I'm hoping when he's a bit older, actually, we can get up and we can actually read the Bible together or do something a bit more interactive with the Bible, because basically I feel like once I've had breakfast, I've kind of like lost that momentum. I go on my phone and then it's all out of sync. So I find the first thing in the morning, that's the key for me. If I don't, it's easy to get distracted. Yeah, Perla, driving, key time, powerful for worship and God's presence just comes. Love that. Love that. Worship, yeah, I'm on the page of that, Perla, as well. Worship is my door to God's presence. Yeah. Something about just worshipping that helps us like get perspective, isn't it? I know for others, like there's the Bible or like prayer, you're just like straight in, but I'm definitely with worship. I'm like, if I sit there and listen to like Live at the Banks House or House Fires for like 15 minutes, then everything is good with the world. Well, not the world, but it's good with my soul. So, right, we're at 8:28, guys. Any prayer requests, particularly as it pertains to this stuff? So, praying for actually getting these times with the Lord. If you're struggling with time with God individually, just have a bit of vulnerability, and we can pray for that. Or anything in relation to, our intimacy with Jesus. Do you want to try to walk to work when you can? Prayer chat time with God. Yeah, movement is good. I know guys get up early in the mornings, go for a run, and they pray as well. All right. Prayer requests. Well, I'm going to pray generally for all of us to get those special times with the Lord in these few days before Sunday. All right. Yeah, nice. Walking. Okay, Rob. Well, Rob, we'll start there and then we'll do some more general prayers. God, thank you for Rob, God, we just pray for strength for him, that he be able to surrender everything to you and then just follow your ways. God, I think that's a prayer for all of us. We could all do with more of that. But we pray specifically and a particular blessing on Rob as he's just shared that vulnerability towards that. Was bless him in that area. And God, for all of us, we're sharing about how we best connect with you. Let us just remember that as we wake up tomorrow morning, that we would have a fresh desire for you and a fresh desire to connect with you. The things that we know that are really helpful for us to connect with you, God, just put them on our hearts and our minds as we wake up tomorrow morning, whether it's going for a walk with you, whether it's looking at your word, listening to worship music. Help us put you first and just connect with you in a fresh way in these few days before Sunday. Come, Holy Spirit. We just lay down distractions and we say that you are worthy, God, of our time, and you are so the best thing that we can do with our time at the start of the day and the end of the day and during the day. And we just say that and ask for your help, God, for that, God, because we know the flesh is weak. Amen. All right, folks. Lovely to hang out for another What's Up Wednesday.
Always good.
I think this is What's Up Wednesday 22. So,
Wow.
I feel like at 30, maybe we should do something special. Like, I don't know. We'll think about that. But any ideas?
Live?
Let me know.
Live.
Oh, live. Yeah, we could do live. Live adventure.
Still stream it, but
yeah. Carol Spratt, you are very welcome. Lovely to know you're in the stream. Michelle, you too. Thank you for participating.
pizza party, says Logan.
Love you, Rob. Oh, Logan.
Yep.
I'm down for that.
But pops are mixed. That's the question.
I just say we just get a piece of pizza from every local place, and then we
One piece.
just one. Well, one piece each. If we just both of us, yeah. Jen's here for the pizza too. Bring DeFazio's with you. Bring DeFazio's with you. Somehow we've got 12 people now on the stream. We're literally over time. Now we've got 12 people. It's going to go down now. I've got that. Pizza Hut buffet. They don't do it anymore, Logan.
They closed it. I don't know if I did tell them, actually.
So we have to create our own buffet. Definitely include pizza. Everyone's all about the pizza, guys. All right, let's do it. Here we go. We'll pledge to it now. The 30th, What's Up Wednesday, we'll do a live pizza testing. Start an auction. What would you be bidding for?
Oh, the 30th would be our that would be our week anyways. It's the first Wednesday in June.
Well, man, it's meant to be.
It is meant to be.
Carol, I did email you back. Did you get it? Check your junk folder just in case. I emailed you back.
Sure you did.
Oh, I did. All right.
All right. 8:33.
See you soon. Take care.